Hey, 20 minutes ago, I was on my sofa underneath a warm blanket. It was overcast and cloudy and rainy, perfect lay on the sofa weather. But then the sun came out and I realized I still need to get a walk in. So I'm out here. I don't really want to be, but here I am. And I want to share with you some of the things that I do to keep the walking going, to keep the motivation going, the momentum going, even on days when I don't feel like doing it. Y'all ever feel like that? Yeah, so I'll tell you some of the things that I do. Maybe you'll find it helpful. Okay, one of the first things that I do when I really don't want to go for a walk is I'll find one of my favorite podcast episodes and I'll turn it on. Or I'll listen to worship music, or if it's in the evening, I might listen to a fun like dance type playlist. It'll help me with pacing sometimes if the dance music rhythm just hits right. It does put a little pep in my step, and that does help me to get through a walk, especially on a day when I really don't feel like it. Today, I actually don't have my headphones in, and my plan today is just to listen to the sounds of nature. And I know there are going to be some spots where there's going to be some cool water sounds, so I'm excited to hear that today. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I do when I really don't want to go for a walk is I save up my podcast to listen to, or I'll listen to an audiobook. Right now I'm listening to The Miracle Morning because I've been trying to wake up earlier and have a morning routine. So I've been listening to that in my morning walks. It's been helpful. Join me on this walk, and I'll stop a little bit later and tell you some other things that I do. Good, how are you?
I know what you're doing.
Yes.
Let's grow together.
Yes, exactly. Okay, about a mile into my walk, I'm sitting down again to tell you something that I do on a day when I really don't want to go for a walk is I recruit someone to walk with me. So today I have my husband joining me for the walk, and we're out on the trail together today. Here he comes. Hello.
Hello.
He doesn't really want to go for a walk either today. He was watching football. And
Right.
he gave up the football to come out and walk with me. But that's something that I do when I don't want to walk alone. When I don't want to walk at all, is I recruit someone to come and join me. It makes it a little bit more fun to walk with a friend, to walk with my husband. Sometimes I'll use my walks as a time to catch up with a friend. The other day, I called a friend. We talked for my entire 2.5 mile walk, which was great. So I felt like I had company on the trail that day, and it helped me to get through the walk. If you don't feel like going, ask someone to go with you. Makes it a little more fun, helps the time go by a little faster, you get your movement in, and you're not alone. He didn't want to be on the video either. I paused right here at this point on the trail to introduce you to my favorite tree. Isn't she lovely? She's in the middle of her fall falling. The leaves are falling off. They have changed colors. They're falling. It's such a beautiful moment. And this is one of the things that I do on my walks to keep them lively and to keep them from becoming monotonous. I just take moments to appreciate the beauty that is all around me on the trail. Creation, really. I always anticipate seeing this tree. I take so many photos of this tree all throughout the seasons as this tree changes, because I love this tree so much, because the other trees around here, they're in little clusters. And you know, they don't get to like spread out like this tree does. This tree has all the room in the world to just spread out and do her beautiful thing. And I take a moment to admire her every day. I pretty much take a photo of this tree every day. In the spring when she's blooming, in the summer when she's in full bloom, in the fall when she's changing. I love this tree. I love this tree. This is a part of that listening to the sounds of nature that I was talking about earlier. And just taking a moment to admire the parts of the trail that are just so beautiful. Not just walking past them, but taking a moment to appreciate them. So that's another thing that I do to keep the walking interesting. Oh, another thing that I do is sometimes I walk in the opposite direction. If I've taken the trail in the same direction for multiple days, then I might reverse it. I try to walk in the direction of the sun so that I'm walking into the sun and it's illuminating and shining on me. Little tricks that I do just to keep it interesting and to keep it from getting boring. So maybe you'll find your favorite tree on the trail, and then you can anticipate and expect these parts of your trail that just inspire you, motivate you, and keep you coming back for more. It helps you, even when you don't want to walk, to enjoy the beauty around you. Meet my favorite tree. I know it's weird. Y'all don't have to tell me. I know. He's basically hostage and he has to talk about whatever I want. Are you a hostage? A willing hostage.
Yeah, right.
No, he's mine. Okay, I paused here. Y'all hear the sounds of nature? There's this like runoff waterfall thing happening in the background. I love this spot. So my next tip for you is to join a walking challenge. Either join a challenge or start your own, one of the two. Being in a walking challenge keeps me accountable, it keeps me motivated, it definitely gets me out of the house when I don't want to do it because I have to show up for the challenge. I want to keep making progress, and seeing the other ladies' progress come in makes me go, okay, it's time to get up, it's time to go. I got to register my walk for the day. Everyone else is gone. It's up to me now to go. The challenge that I host is to walk 50 miles a month. And you can walk as many miles a day as you want to. Some of the ladies by the middle of the month, they've already met the goal. And then they're in the group chatting with us, telling us we can do it. And their progress shows us that we can because they've already done it. So all we have to do is commit to walking and we can do it too. 50 miles a month. That's the challenge I host. Hi. And it really keeps me walking. So if you're struggling with getting out and getting your walks in, I encourage you to either join a walking challenge or start a walking challenge. And if you want details on my challenge, it's down in the caption below. All right, let's keep walking. This is the slowest stroll that we've ever been on because we keep stopping to talk to the camera. Okay, this is my last stop. We're about 2 miles into our walk. Plane. Another way that I keep the walking interesting is I vary up the location. As much as I love these trails and as much as I love that the workout starts as soon as I walk outside the door, sometimes I will get in the car and I will go and explore a different trail in a different neighborhood, just walk somewhere new. It keeps it vibrant and refreshing, and I get to discover new places, find new trees to love. I love it. Even when we go on trips out of town, I am known to ask my husband, you want to go for a walk? A couple weeks ago, we found ourselves at our son's football game in Kansas, and we got there the night before the game, so we had some time to kill, and I asked him, you want to go for a walk? And we walked around the campus. It was so beautiful because Kansas has real fall, okay? We don't have real fall here, but Kansas has real fall. It was so beautiful, and I was so glad we did it. It was just like a 1.5 mile walk, and I enjoyed it so much. So I got my steps in, I got to see somewhere beautiful. Yes, you can use your vacations as a time to relax and not walk, or you can use your vacations as a time to explore somewhere new. You can use any day. Weekends, I love to walk in different places on the weekend. So that's another thing that I do to keep the walking interesting. So it is December now, and when I get back home, I want to give you an update on my weight loss journey and tell you how I did throughout the month of November and my goals for the month of December. Are you glad you came on this walk with me?
Oh yeah.
He's a man of few words. And we're back from our walk, and I want to give you a weight loss update. So I started this journey at the beginning of October at 235 pounds. In the month of October, I lost 5 pounds, ending the month at 230 pounds. So I started November at 230, and I ended November at 224. My goal was to get to 222. I did not quite meet that goal because hello Thanksgiving, hello children home for the break, holiday break, and eating all the foods that I have been avoiding. So to end the month at 224, I actually was very happy about that. So now it is December. My goal for the month of December is to get down on December 31st to be at 215. I would love to be at 215 by December the 31st, but also kids coming home, holidays, all the things. So that's my goal, and I think it's important to set a goal so I have a target that I'm reaching towards. And each day, y'all, I just really feel that I am one step closer every day, one step closer every day to getting to 199, which is my current goal. My original goal was to get there by my birthday, which is in the very first couple weeks of January. And right now, that doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but I am closer than I have ever been before. So I'm happy to be here in the 220s, and I'm happy to get down to 215 by the end of the month. So I'll keep you updated on my progress, one step closer every day, hitting out here on the trails. Keep it exciting, because if you do, you'll keep doing it. And that's what I'm trying to do every day. One step closer every day. That's the goal. So if you enjoyed this video, then I'd love for you to like it. You can comment below which one of these tips you might try, which one you already do. If you have additional tips, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. And subscribe to this channel, because I will keep updating you on my walking for weight loss journey. And other things. There's so many other things coming on this channel. So subscribe for the journey. Bye.